Welcome to today's video. I'm so excited to share with you one of my favorite winter solstice traditions, the 13 Wishes ritual. It's a beautiful way to set intentions for the coming year. You'll want to grab a few supplies. We'll need 13 slips of paper, one for each of our wishes. I have my tarot and my oracle decks for extra information, and of course we're going to do a neurographic drawing that I created special for this occasion. The process blends art, intention, and spirituality to create a meaningful ritual. So grab a cozy drink, your favorite art supplies, and let's dive into this magical practice together. So the 13 Wishes has its roots in the ancient solstice traditions and modern spiritual practices. The winter solstice marks the longest night of the year and a time for deep reflection and renewal. By writing down our 13 wishes, one for each lunar month, we align ourselves with nature's cycles. Each night, starting on December 21st, we'll release a wish by burning it or reflecting on it if you're not into the burning thing. The 13th wish, of course, is a special one. It's one that we don't burn, but we keep. It represents our responsibility to manifest and shape our own destiny in the coming year. Be cautious and wise when you're making your selection of wishes, because you never know which one will be the one that you're responsible for manifesting for yourself. Now let's start our drawing to anchor our wishes both visually and energetically. So Neurographica, and especially using the neurographic line, lets us tap into our unconscious mind and helps us to supercharge our intentions. Here's how we start. I'm going to put a circle in the middle of the page that represents me. Now let's put a larger circle which represents the portal of the winter solstice. This is the heart of our ritual. Take some deep breaths and I want you to visualize the renewal energy this season brings. Next, going from the center of ourselves, we're going to move some neurographic lines out through our portal of the solstice into the edges of the paper. We want to place several of them so that we can kind of anchor ourselves into the vortex. Let's round any areas where the lines cross and have sharp angles. This rounding process will help us to smooth the energy flow that's moving from ourselves through the portal of the solstice and eventually to the points that we're manifesting. It's important to have them nice and smooth and round so the energy flows. Now we're going to add 13 smaller circles outside of our solstice. Each of these circles will represent one of your wishes, so hold the thought of the wish in your mind and intuitively place a circle on your paper. They will vary in size, and the different sizes symbolize the different energies or priority each wish might have. Next, we're going to energize each of our individual wishes using a neural line on the inside of our wish. And when we feel the energy is gathered, we're going to drag it to the center of ourselves. And just like before, we're going to round all those areas where the lines cross. This step symbolizes how our wishes are interconnected and supported. As you work, think about your wishes. What do they mean to you? What steps can you actually take to bring them to life? Pay attention to clues, thoughts that come to your mind, impressions you might have in your body, different things and different messages that may be coming through. So the next step is moving our wishes and our central image to the outer edges of the paper. This represents moving our drawing and connecting it to the outside world. Nothing occurs in isolation. Our wishes will not manifest alone. So we need to make those connections, those meaningful connections that will allow our dreams to manifest and come true. Now that we've connected everything to the outside world, it's time to add some color. This is my favorite part. How about you? I have chosen to start with a beautiful yellow, a warm and vibrant color, representing to me the archetypal images of sun, of warmth, of light, representative of the solstice. When we apply color in Neurographica, we want to be sure that we are putting the color down in at least 2 adjoining spaces to bring together, merge, and blend and create new thought processes, new ideas, and new connections. Next, I start adding a little bit of orange. Orange for me is a color that symbolizes relationship, but it also is harmonizing and a little bit more to that reddish tone, that fire that lights up the sky. As we continue to add color, I want you to notice that I'm putting down light layers of the colored pencil. The reason for this is because the light layers will allow us later to develop and accent our colors, deepen things that have more meaning or bring more attention to us. The purpose right now is just to put that archetypal harmony throughout our drawing. For instance, the blue represents to me several things. First, the cold of winter, which is where the solstice lies. The second is the color blue is really representative of deep wisdom and emotion. So I'm adding the blue to various aspects of my drawing to bring that element in. Assign color to each of your wishes intentionally. For example, the yellow gold, use that and have it represent abundance. Or maybe the blue represents calm or peace to you. You can leave areas of white on your drawing and maybe that symbolizes purity. Or add in orange or red or bright pink. Whatever it is, just let it flow intuitively. And let it be a joyful process. Now let's place some universal energy lines through the drawing. This is the big energy of the universe that carries throughout the world and in and around all of us. So look at your drawing and decide where those lines naturally fall. You can use your imagination and see them. You can squint your eyes and maybe you're drawn to a particular line. Accent that. Otherwise, just choose and place the energy where you think it wants to go. Of course, after you've placed the line, be sure to go back and round all those places where the lines have crossed and integrate the energy field well into your drawing. Did you know that manifestation works best when you combine clarity, action, and trust? I love this ritual because it helps you to clarify your desires by writing them down, visualizing them in art, and then releasing them through the solstice burning tradition. Here's another fun fact. Neurographic art helps calm the brain and activate creative problem-solving areas. So by using the method, you're not only setting intentions, but you're also reprogramming your mind to align with your goals. Now that we're moving towards the completion of our drawing, let's talk about the 13 Wishes manifestation ritual. So what you'll want to do as you complete your drawing, you're going to take this visual representation of your wishes and place it in a place that's special to you. For me, I have like an altar area set up that has my special things. I'm going to include my drawing, a candle, a dish that I can put burned papers in, and then also the little slips of paper that have my wishes individually written on them. I'm going to start on the night of the solstice, and I'm going to select one of those pieces of paper. I'm not going to look at it, but I'm going to offer it to the flame of fire and let it burn to completion, releasing it to the universe to manifest my wish. I'm going to do one paper, burn it in the same way each night for the remaining 12 nights. And then on the 1st of January, there'll be one wish left. That wish is my responsibility for creating for myself. So I am going to note that wish, and I'm going to make my plans to bring that wish to life. Another component that you can add to the ritual is, for me, the use of tarot cards or oracle cards are just fun to play with. So I choose to use my tarot cards or oracle cards, and I'm going to pick one to correspond with each lunar cycle of the year. So I will have 13 different cards that I pick represented in each of those lunar cycles, and they will bring me more information about that particular lunar cycle and what I might find coming up for me, or areas that I might be dealing with in bringing my wishes to life, re-cementing the energy every single month of my 13 wishes. I really like to draw the tarot cards for each wish. I think they bring a whole nother layer of insight. They also give me something to focus on each month as I'm working with my drawing and considering the wishes that I've asked to manifest. The other thing that you can do is, from your 13th wish, if you choose, you can help it guide you to choosing a word or a focus point for your year. It's a great way to really cement your intentions, cement your wishes into the development of your year. So I hope you've enjoyed this magical process as much as I have. If you want to dive deeper into the power of Neurographica or learn the in-depth process for transformation and manifestation, I invite you to join my basic user course. It's beginning on January 9th of 2025. In the course, you'll learn how to use the method to align your mind, body, and spirit with your goals so that you can create the life that you love. So click the link in the description if you're interested, and I would love to have you join me. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and please share your experience with the 13 Wishes ritual in the comments. Let's manifest our dreams together this solstice.